Ria had always dreamed of becoming a writer. She loved reading books, creating stories, and expressing herself through words. She had a notebook full of ideas, characters, and plots that she wanted to turn into novels someday. She believed that writing was her true calling, and that she had something valuable to share with the world. But life had other plans for her. She had to work as a receptionist at a hotel to pay her bills, and she barely had any time or energy left for writing. She felt frustrated and unhappy with her situation, but she didn't know how to change it. She felt like she was stuck in a rut, and that her dreams were slowly fading away. One day, she received a letter from a publishing house. They had found one of her short stories online, and they wanted to offer her a contract to write a full-length novel. They said they were impressed by her talent and originality, and that they saw a lot of potential in her. They asked her to send them a proposal and a sample chapter within a month. Ria was overjoyed. She couldn't believe that her dream was finally coming true. She felt a surge of motivation and excitement. She decided to quit her job and dedicate herself to writing the novel. She thought that this was the opportunity she had been waiting for, and that she couldn't let it slip away. She rented a small cabin in the woods, where she could focus on her writing without any distractions. She packed her laptop, her notebook, and some clothes, and drove to the cabin. She felt confident and optimistic. She thought that she had everything she needed to write the best novel ever. She started working on her proposal and sample chapter. She chose one of her favorite ideas from her notebook and developed it into a plot outline. She created some interesting characters and gave them names and personalities. She wrote some scenes and dialogues and tried to make them engaging and realistic. She revised and edited her work several times until she was satisfied with it. She sent her proposal and sample chapter to the publishing house and waited for their response. She hoped that they would like it and that they would accept it. She thought that this was the first step towards achieving her dream. She waited for a week, then 2 weeks, then 3 weeks. She didn't hear anything from the publishing house. She started to feel anxious and nervous. She wondered if they had received her work or if they had forgotten about it. She wondered if they had changed their mind or if they had found someone else. She wondered if they had liked it or if they had hated it. She tried to contact them by phone and email, but she didn't get any reply. She felt ignored and rejected. She felt like she had wasted her time and effort. She felt like she had failed. She started to doubt herself and her abilities. She thought that maybe she wasn't good enough to be a writer, and that maybe she had made a mistake by quitting her job. She thought that maybe writing was just a silly hobby, and that maybe she had nothing valuable to share with the world. She felt depressed and hopeless. She stopped writing and stopped caring about anything else. She stayed in the cabin, isolated from the world. She lost track of time and lost sight of her purpose. One day, she received another letter from the publishing house. They apologized for the delay in their response and explained that they had been very busy with other projects. They said that they had read her proposal and sample chapter and that they loved it. They said that they wanted to offer her a contract to write the novel and that they were looking forward to working with her. Ria was shocked. She couldn't believe that they had finally replied and that they had liked her work. She felt a mix of emotions: happiness, relief, disbelief, anger. She didn't know how to react or what to do next. She looked at the letter again and noticed the date on it. It was 6 months ago. She realized that she had missed the deadline for accepting the contract. She realized that she had missed the chance of fulfilling her dream. She realized that she had missed the opportunity of changing her life. She realized that she had missed everything. She cried. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to delve into a topic that is at the core of personal growth and fulfillment, understanding one's self-purpose and finding the motivation to drive that purpose forward. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get caught up in the external demands and expectations placed upon us. We often seek purpose in achievements, relationships, or recognition from others. However, what we tend to overlook is that our primary purpose in life is ourselves. Understanding that you, as an individual, are the epicenter of your own existence is a powerful realization. It means recognizing that your dreams, your aspirations, and your well-being matter. It's about taking the time to invest in your own growth, development, and happiness. Yet, as we all know, this is often easier said than done. We face resistance, both from external circumstances and from within ourselves. The daily grind, societal pressures, and self-doubt can create barriers that seem insurmountable. This is where self-motivation steps in. Self-motivation is that inner fire that propels you forward, even when faced with challenges. It's the drive to overcome resistance, to push through discomfort, and to keep moving towards your goals. It's about cultivating a mindset that says, I am worth the effort, and my dreams are worth pursuing. But how do we tap into this wellspring of self-motivation? How do we find that inner drive to improve and grow? It starts with self-reflection. Take a moment to truly understand what matters to you, what excites you, and what you want to achieve in life. Identify your passions and values, and let them guide your decisions and actions. Next, set clear and achievable goals. These serve as milestones along your journey, providing you with a sense of direction and purpose. Break them down into manageable steps and celebrate your progress along the way. Surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Seek out mentors, role models, or communities that align with your aspirations. Their stories and experiences can serve as a source of motivation and guidance. Additionally, practice self-compassion. Understand that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of any journey. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, and use these moments as opportunities for growth and learning. Finally, remember that self-motivation is a muscle that can be strengthened over time. Consistent effort and a belief in your own potential will fuel your inner drive and help you overcome any obstacle. So, as we leave here today, let's carry with us the understanding that our main purpose in life is ourselves. Let's embrace the power of self-motivation and let it be the driving force that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. Thank you.